Starting with this nudish pink, I'm applying it above my crease, following the natural curve of the crease from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. I'm using a flat brush here and making a line of the shadow about the thickness of the brush to just concentrate the color in place. I'm next going to blend out the top edge of that line I just applied to diffuse the top edge, using little circular and swiping motions to do so. Starting on the inner corner and just making my way across, being careful not to blend it too high. That's why I like to place the color where I'd like it and kind of just blend it from there so I don't carry it too high. Next, I'm following the upward slope of my lower lash line and creating a sideways V shape in the outer corner, almost like a triangle. And then blending it inwards, doing the same thing, just diffusing the edges, using little blending motions. I'm using a very light hand here and just maintaining that sideways V shape, sweeping it inwards. Next, with a deeper brown in a small pencil brush, I'm applying that tighter into the crease area. I'm making a line about the thickness of the brush, applying the shade, bringing it from the outer corner to the inner corner, blending out that top edge as I go. Using a light hand and just blending it into that soft pink shade. You can go in with the previous brush if needed to blend a little more. I'm kind of making this a little bit more concentrated towards the outer corner and a little bit lighter towards the inner corner. I'm next applying a little bit in the outer corner, maintaining that V shape, but adding a little bit of depth with this brown, sweeping it inwards a little bit, making sure there's a soft blend. With a darker brown, I'm applying this to the outer portion of the lid. I'm kind of just packing and swiping on the color here to have the darkest concentration of the shadow, and then blending it into the previous brown that we applied. Using little swiping and sweeping motions, trying to be light-handed, sweeping it inwards into the crease area a little bit, and just taking my time to make sure I have a soft blend between the three shades. I'm trying to keep this low so I don't overpower the previous brown. Once that's blended out, I'm going in with this bronzy shade and applying that on the center of the lid next to the dark brown that we just applied, and kind of feathering out the edges. Just sweeping it inwards. Just being very light-handed and feathering it. I did bring it up into the crease a little bit. Just softly buffing the edges. Next, with this gold, I'm applying it on the remaining portion of the lid. Just packing on the color and using little sweeping motions, blending it into that previous bronzy shade, and then pulling it a little bit into the crease. Using little feathering motions, and carrying it into the inner corner as well. I'm applying a white on the front of the gold, just diffusing it a little bit and adding a little bit of light to the inner corner of the eye. Just kind of blending it with the gold, so we have a little bit of the gold, but it's not too intense, and just kind of having soft edges. Sweeping it towards the brow bone a little bit. Next, on the lower lash line, I'm applying the browns from the crease, just softly buffing the edges. I'm starting with the lighter shade and then adding depth with the darker shade. Next, with orange liner, I'm drawing on a wing, following the natural curve of my lower lash line and then connecting it with the liner. I'm adding a little bit of detail with some black eyeliner on the inner and outer corner, adding a little bit of glitter, mascara, as well as false lashes, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look and have a happy new year. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell to be notified of the next time I post. And if you enjoyed the look, please tap the like button, and I hope to see you in the next video.